Eastern Christianity, which follows the ancient Julian calendar, celebrates Easter significantly later than the Western Church, which adheres to the Gregorian calendar. Amid these joyful festivities, many Eastern Christians, particularly in the Holy Land and Ukraine, find themselves observing Easter amidst conflict. In the Holy Land, the Christians experiencing these hardships are a minority. In contrast, in Ukraine, where the majority of the population is Christian, many soldiers are isolated, forced to fight in the trenches. Instead of celebrating Easter with their families, they're observing it with their fellow servicemen. This reality affects both sides of the war, as both Russians and Ukrainians are predominantly Orthodox. Against this backdrop, Pope Francis has consistently called for peace, stating that war represents a universal failure. On Easter Monday, he delivered the solemn Urbi et Orbi blessing, urging peace worldwide.
Do not give in to the logic of arms and rearmament.
The Greek Catholic Church in Ukraine recognizes the Pope as the Supreme Pontiff, but follows the Orthodox liturgy. The head of the Greek Catholic Church, Major Archbishop Sviatoslav Shevchuk, faces the realities of war daily. In March, he shared his experiences in an exclusive interview.
I, from the very beginning, completely entrusted myself, my life, into God's hand, saying, Lord, let your will be done. If you want me alive, it means that I have to serve to your people.
Can you speak about what Pope Francis has said in his role in bringing peace to Ukraine?
Well, Holy Father, the successor of Peter, from the very beginning of the Christianity, was a supreme arbiter of the Christian world. And his position always was supra partes, which means over those who are fighting among them. I have to say, I have to be sincere with you, that this neutrality of the Vatican was not very well received in Ukraine in the beginning, because how somebody can be neutral when there is an aggressor who killing us constantly each day. But then we as Catholics were trying to evangelize our people, explaining the specific role of the Holy Father as a supreme arbiter of the world. So this neutrality was given as an instrument of searching to alleviate the suffering of the people, and probably in the future some sort of channels of communication for possible peace agreement.
The Vatican's high-profile peace mission has been criticized as potentially failed, but Cardinal Parolin endorsed Zelensky's 10-point plan late last year. Is there an update on what impact that might have?
The 10 points of the peace formula of President was a roadmap. And of course, Holy See cannot endorse all points of this peace formula, but perhaps an issue of food security, an issue of humanitarian assistance, an issue of ecology, and many others. Holy See can endorse, and as its commitment to be with us and cooperate to implement this peace plan of our president.
You mentioned earlier those Ukrainian children who were kidnapped and taken to Russia. Is the Vatican's plan to reunite them with their families, is that continuing quietly?
The Apostolic Nunciature in Moscow and in Kyiv are coordinating the efforts, verifying the list of the names of those children, trying to do everything which is possible to reunite those children with their families.
Ukraine's ambassador to the Vatican said Pope Francis doesn't have a planned visit to Ukraine yet, but do you think that is a possibility?
Well, we are praying for the visit of the Holy Father to Ukraine. We were asking and pleading Holy Father to visit us in the very beginning of the war, because people of Ukraine had some sort of mystical feeling: when Pope will come, war will stop. Is it realistic? I don't know. But Catholics of Ukraine and simple people of Ukraine waiting for the visit of the Holy Father.